The Nice Guys is so awesome. So The Nice Guys is the newest movie from Shane Black. Shane Black is the guy who basically invented the buddy cop genre. He wrote the original Lethal Weapon back in the 80s. He brought us movies like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. He also directed Iron Man 3. And his newest movie has Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling as the newest buddy cop pair. And in this movie, Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling are investigating the disappearance of this girl and how it might tie into the murder of a porn star. And there's some other weird stuff going on throughout the movie. And ultimately, the whole thing is these two interacting with each other, just kind of being goofy, and the overall investigation that ensues. And guys, this movie is amazing. First thing that makes The Nice Guys really good, Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe have really awesome chemistry together. These two are exactly what you want to see in a buddy cop pair. When I said Lethal Weapon, you probably thought Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. Ultimately, Shane Black knows how to write a good pair. In this movie, Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe, great pair. Russell Crowe's kind of the old grizzled one. He's gone through some stuff in his time. Ryan Gosling's ultimately, he's more qualified for his job, but he's worse at his job. Like, he's just kind of bumbling around, stumbling, he drinks a little bit too much. And seeing those two, the old grizzled veteran and the kind of bumbling around guy, work together is just really entertaining in this movie. Not to mention the entire supporting cast in the movie is great. You bring in some hitmen here and there. I really like seeing how Russell Crowe kind of roughs them around because you know he's going to. And Ryan Gosling's character has a daughter in the movie, this 13-year-old girl who's just kind of going on these adventures with them. You don't expect to see a 13-year-old girl at, you know, a murder scene, but I mean she is because she just likes to tag along on these adventures with these guys. So all the characters in this movie are awesome. Not to mention, the story in this movie is really great. The reason I love Kiss Kiss Bang Bang so much is because it felt like an old school noir. It felt like a throwback to old school like 50s, 60s movies, like a Hitchcock movie. The reason I love this movie is because it feels like a throwback to old 70s and 80s investigation movies, like an old buddy cop movie. And that's essentially what this movie is. The story makes this movie out to be a detective movie that feels like it's out of the 70s because it takes place in the 70s. And that overall 70s tone just captures this whole thing. This movie feels old-fashioned. It feels like a throwback to what movies used to be and how private investigators used to go about their business. These two private investigators in this movie are doing things you feel like they would do in a 70s cop show or PI show. And you really have to give props to the writer and director on that part. Because to make a movie feel so old-fashioned yet still so original and fresh is something that I have no idea how he could pull that off. Because yes, this movie does feel original and fresh, but this movie was a completely original property, and seeing the twists and turns that go on throughout this case, seeing, oh, did this person do it? Did this person do it? How did this person get killed? Why is that person dead? Is that guy actually dead? Is he coming back to life? Seeing things like that in this movie just got me excited and kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. While I'm rambling about the writing of this movie, I'll also say there's some cool pop culture things in this movie, like Richard Nixon's mentioned a couple times. They have some great music from Earth, Wind & Fire. Some other notable bands pop in here and there. The music was good. The pop culture references in general were good, especially to the TV shows and movies. In the end, guys, I've kind of rambled a little bit, but I just can't express how much I really like this movie. I love Marvel movies, I love sequels movies, but seeing a movie that was an original property yet still felt so old-fashioned in the way it was made is just something so incredible that you barely see in movies nowadays. Guys, this movie did the buddy cop genre in a way that Shane Black knows how to do it. It was directed incredibly. The action was awesome. The script was awesome. It kept you on the edge of your seat the entire time. You want to know exactly what's going to happen next. These characters all work so well together. The investigation aspect keeps you engaged too. You feel like you're there trying to solve the case with these two guys. When you have a cast that just works so great, with a script that's just awesome, with an overall vibe of the movie, a 70s LA vibe that you just don't see in any movies nowadays, you simply have one of the best movies of 2016 so far. This is a movie you guys need to run out and see. I haven't seen all the summer movies so far, but I guarantee this is going to be the movie to check out this summer. I like this more than Captain America Civil War, and that's saying something because I love Captain America Civil War. I am going to give the same grade though, and that's an A. But guys, those are just my thoughts on The Nice Guys. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. You guys can also go over to mymoviethoughts.com if you want to see some more posts from me, and follow me on Twitter. I am at John M. Hayeck. Feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel too. I'm doing at least 1 to 2 new reviews every single week. Be sure to like this review and share it with some friends if you've enjoyed my thoughts on this movie. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.